Hey church, Caleb here with a quick tutorial on how to use hollis.online.church. I want to show you guys how to get there, how to use it, and what to expect so that we can all have a nice, smooth, fair shot at doing church together virtually this weekend and the weekends moving forward. So the first thing you're going to do is head over to your browser or go through the links posted on our Facebook page or our website. However you do it, get on over to hollis.online.church. Depending on how early you show up, you might see over here it says when the upcoming event is. In this case, it's 10:05 a.m. today, which is in just a couple minutes. When it gets a little closer to that time, the chat will open up. There we go, perfect timing. This will give you a chance to kind of interact with each other, hang out with each other virtually before the video starts streaming. So say you want to chat. Say, hey, good morning. It's going to say, hey, before you chat, we just need to know who you are. So I'm going to put in a name, Caleb the Test. There we go. And post that. That's my nickname. So there we go. I'm in the chat. I can see the chat on my other computer, which I'm going to use to show you some interaction between you guys and the hosts of this service. And so on my other computer, as the real Caleb, I will post, good morning, Mr. Test. And you'll see that pop up down here in the chat as well. Now, in a couple minutes, the video is going to start streaming. For the sake of this tutorial, I have about 6 minutes, I think, of just high quality footage from Acadia National Park that we're going to use, and I'll kind of show you how that works. Great, so in just a couple seconds, the video is going to start, and I'll show you guys how to use that and interact with that. Here we go. So here we go. More Than Just Parks is a great YouTube channel that kind of just has great high quality footage of national parks and everything like that. So you can see it's here, but you can't hear anything. There is music playing, but we're going to need to click this tap to unmute button. And there you go. Should be able to hear the music now. If it's too loud, we can go over here and turn it down. If it's too quiet, we can go over here and turn it up. And for the sake of this tutorial, I'm just going to leave that on mute so I can keep talking to you guys. So while this plays for about 4.5 minutes, I'm going to show you a couple other features. Let's say during the service, you have a very private, personal prayer request or question that you want to ask of the church leaders. There's this great button down here called Live Prayer. So you're going to click on that, and it'll say to you, someone will be with you shortly. Now over on my other computer, where I am the host, where I am a church leader, I got a little request saying Caleb the Test has a prayer request. And I'm going to accept that as the real Caleb. And you can see over here we're in. It says Caleb the host has joined the chat. I'm going to say, I need prayer for my health, please. I'm going to say, okay, I'd be happy to pray with you. Awesome. Now the cool thing is this chat you're in right now is completely private between you and the church leader you're speaking to. No other church leaders can see it. No one else in the general chat can see it. So your privacy is important to us as we are working through some difficult personal things, and that is a very safe space to do so. Once that's over, you can hit leave to go back into the general chat. A couple other cool things here. If you want to use and read scripture in this app, click over here, and there you are. Choose your spot you want to be. Choose the translation you want to use. There's even other options here you can explore if you choose to. There's a schedule here that kind of lists the other upcoming events and services. One thing you can do if you want to take the next step, that should be all you need to do for Sunday morning to interact and do all those cool things. But if you want to take one more next step, head on over up here and use this button to actually create an account for yourself. So we'll say, My nickname is Caleb the Test. My email, I'll use an old email of mine, crstudiosmain@gmail.com, and I'll put in a password. You can choose whether or not you want us to be able to send you emails, entirely up to you. And there you go. You now have an account that you can use every week. You can go over here to your profile, change your profile photo. You can add your actual name, Caleb Fake Robertson, and save that. And now if I chat in the chat, it should be, is this my new profile? Beautiful. You can see it's changed. I'm still the same person, but I can upload a profile photo now. I can change my name, and I can keep kind of this consistent persona on here. You don't have to do that, but that is the next step. Once this is over, this is another cool thing. If I want to skip ahead, it won't let me. I cannot skip ahead, and I cannot go earlier in the video. It keeps everyone on the same page, which is great for a unified church experience. I'm going to turn up the audio a little bit so you can hear it as this ends. And you'll see as soon as this clip ends, the content that we're streaming will turn off, but the chat will remain open for further interaction and question asking and hanging out together as the church virtually in this new way. It's almost over. There we go. YouTube video ends and the chat remains open. So there we go. I hope that's helpful to you. If you have any more questions or any problems on Sunday morning, there's one huge thing you can do if you run into issues on Sunday morning. Just try again. Go to hollis.online.church and it'll load everything again, and that should refresh things and give you one more shot at this working. So, hope that's helpful. Can't wait to do church with you guys virtually this weekend. Have a great week. You are all very loved.